Hello everyone, Nacha here. For those who don't know me yet, I'm a transition coach and I help immigrant women to feel empowered whatever they are. So if you want to know more information about that, send me a message or connect with me on Facebook. There are the links down below. And today, what I'm gonna talk about is something really special that just happened in my life. I went to a 10-day silence and meditation retreat, and I'm gonna tell you what those 10 days did with myself. So, are you ready? Come with me. If you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, please do right now so you can have notification when my next video is up, because I post new videos every Wednesday. Also, let me start this story with why did I decide to go to a meditation retreat. I've been meditating for the past 2 years and I've been noticing so many benefits on myself. And I started with a very light practice and I was developing and meditating more, but it was always, ups and downs, as many things that we try to do in life. In the beginning, they are usually very hard to establish. So that was not different for me. But I was, even with those ups and downs, I was feeling already a lot of benefits, and the meditation started fascinating me. What the meditation may do with your brain and all the, benefits that you can get when you meditate. So I started to study more, and it started to grow a desire on me to experience something more intense, so I could get a better taste of what meditation really is and what it really can do for you. Because I was getting benefits just from meditating 10 minutes a day. Imagine if I could establish a practice and meditate more hours during my week. One thing that I really wanted to start to is, as I have many clients that I know could benefit from meditation, I wanted to establish a very strong practice myself so I could be able to share this with other people. And as my mission is always to lead by example, I have to see the change on myself first, a deep change, a consistent change, before I pass this to people, because I think when it happens this way, we can promote a change in so many more people, because we are the change, we are living by the example. So going to this meditation retreat was something really special for me, because of these two main factors. I wanted to experience the benefits myself, and I also want to pass the meditation to other people. So that's why I wanted to learn on a deeper level what it means to become a meditator, and the concepts behind the meditation. After I decided that, I saw a retreat, a 30 days retreat in Nepal, and I really want to do it, but it's a 30-day and it's in Nepal, so it's a very big thing. And I still really want to do that, but I thought that a good step forward on the way was going to do a 10-day retreat. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit what happened there, how it is this meditation retreat about, and if you are interested, how you can find places that have the Vipassana meditation and you can try yourself and see yourself all the benefits that meditation can do to your life. So the retreats that I did is on Vipassana meditation. It's a type of meditation that works a lot with the sensations and the present moment, which, like many other meditations, but the special thing on this one, it's the real focus on the present moment and the sensations that you feel on your body on the present moment, and what this means for you. So one thing that I really took from the retreat, and for all those days silent and just meditating almost 10 hours a day, was that a lot of our pains, a lot of our sufferings, they are caused by our aversion or craving of something, and we don't live what we are really living right now. We always want something else, or we always want that experience to be in a different way, and it never happens that way. And instead of accepting that, we cause suffering into ourselves. So we suffer from the experience, and we suffer because we didn't want to suffer. So we suffer twice. We just multiply our misery. And it was very easy for me to understand this concept. I've studied psychology and the unconscious, and I'm always fascinated by everything that is related with the mind and how we can change our actions or perceptions of things. But I've never did something so deep and experienced really this concept on my body and on the reality of the present moment. And I think this was the biggest present of this retreat for me, because I could experience my own projections, because I wasn't talking with anyone. I was for 10 days silent, and I was just observing myself, observing my thoughts, and I could see the concepts that I've been studying for so many years. And this was really fascinating, and it taught so many things, and it gave me so much balance. I was so agitated in the first days because we had to sit for such long hours, and I would change my posture. I don't know, every 15 minutes I would change my posture because my back was hurting, and then my knee was hurting, and then my ankle was hurting, my feet were becoming numb, and I realized that by the end of the 10th, the 7th, 8th, 10th day, my body was becoming quieter. I wasn't so agitated anymore, and I realized how much our body express our mental movement. If we are so agitated, we are also moving and sweating, and all these crazy things are happening in our body, which is a sign that we are agitated, that we are in suffering, but we don't realize, and we try to look outside to see what's going on, who is the cause of this suffering, and we forget to look into our bodies and really experience that, to allow it to change, because otherwise we just repress what we are feeling. And I think that was a very clear concept for me, but it was, I understood mentally. And this retreat, it helped me to understand physically. When you hear about death, someone died in someone else's family, and then you experience death in your family, a loved one pass away, it's a totally different feeling, right? And was what I experienced. There was no word, no book, nothing that can explain what I experienced on these 10 days, because I felt on my body all these concepts, and I could come to an understanding much deeper of what it means to have a balanced life, what it means to look to the suffering, look to the good moments of life, and understand that they are impermanent, and that the only thing that I can do is to look to them, is to give my attention to them on their present moment, with the certainty that it will go away. And that was so beautiful. The retreat was very hard. At such long hours. We would wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and we would go to bed at 9, and we would have 2 meals during the day, one at 6:30 and one at 11, and for dinner we would just have tea and a fruit. So it was, and everything was taken care of. We didn't need to talk to anyone. All the time there was meditation time or discourse time. There was a bell that the managers, they rang, and we would know, and there was a schedule on the wall, and we weren't allowed to look to anyone, to talk to anyone. So it opened a lot of space to hear my feelings. What am I thinking about? What are the important things that are coming up to me? Who I am? And one thing that I think is very beautiful that I've learned before, and I think just confirmed to me on this retreat, is that meditating is a way to become friends with yourself. It's a way to feel comfortable in your own presence. And I think a lot of our suffering also comes from not accepting who we are, not wanting to listen what we are thinking about. And they are just thoughts. They are immaterial. They are not changing anything in your lives. They will just change if we give attention to them. So living the present moment is really a blessing. It's not something easy to do. I still have a long journey to go, but it was a beautiful experience that I would recommend to anyone, really anyone, especially the ones who are suffering right now, who are experiencing anxiety or depression, or if they have any psychosomatic type of pain or illness. They are usually expressions on our body and on our thoughts of our suffering and of our ways to deal with things. And I think this retreat is an eye-opening. It's a opportunity to see life in a different way, and I totally recommend to you. So if you are interested in doing something like that, one thing that I feel that is very amazing of Vipassana is that it's not connected strictly with any religion or any dogma. It's very close to Buddhism, and there are many examples of the Buddhist tradition, but you don't need to be a Buddhist to enjoy the benefits of meditation. And the teacher, they make it very clear. It's a very comfortable place to be if you are from any religion. So meditation is for all. Meditation is universal, and it will be good no matter the religion that you have. Another thing is that the retreat is free. You don't have to pay anything. You have lodging, you have a place to stay, you have food, you have all the classes, and you have this safe container to understand yourself. And it's by donations. So someone who did the course, who experienced everything, who felt the benefits of it, gave a donation so you could be there and you could experience the same thing. And this, I think, gives a confirmation of the power and that the people who are doing those things and who are creating this space, they are there to serve. They are really there to help other people. That are no one who wants your money or who wants to make profit on it, which I think is amazing. And by the end of the retreat, you can choose, and it's really recommended if you got any benefit from it, if you enjoyed it, that you give a donation. But it can be based on whatever you can give, which is very amazing because everyone can do it. And I will leave the website of Vipassana on the description, so you can check it out. They are spread all over the world, and you can try to find the retreat that is closest to you. And I hope you can create space in your agenda, in your schedule, to make it happen, and to really pay attention on yourself, to give this as a gift to yourself, because it's really a wonderful lifetime experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you understood a little bit what Vipassana meditation is and how was my experience with Vipassana meditation. If you want more information about it, leave on the comments below. I will be happy to answer them to you. And subscribe to my channel if you didn't do yet. Like this video. I will be really thankful if you support this channel, because I want it to grow. I want to spread a beautiful message to everyone. And thanks to you all. Beijos and bye bye.